Well, folks, hey, we'd like to welcome you back to the 4th annual Steinway Classic. We're coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York. I'm Upstate Al as Gio, the owner, George, just shows up on premises. We got an exciting match coming up for you right now. We got Ko Pin versus the U.S. Open champion who just won it, Kevin Cheng, known a.k.a. Whoa, let me see where I got his name now. I had the interpreter right here. Somebody took my paper away. You guys know who he is. Cheng Yu Lung. No, not him. What'd they do with my napkin with the matches? Anyway, I got it posted right here. There it is. Cheng Yu Song is the way it's pronounced as far as the interpreter is concerned. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I make mistakes. Could be. I'm only union. I'm only human. And we're going to let this match get underway, and we thank a lot of the sponsors after every match, and we do thank a few of them before the match, and we do thank some of them during the match. Because without these guys, you're seeing up on your screen, this would not be possible for me to travel around the country and do what I got to do. And don't forget, you can't see it on that shot, but I'm going to shoot it this way. AccuStats has got a Make It Happen event coming up in December in Sandcastles, and I believe the first person that was actually invited was Jason Shaw. I'm sorry if I know him more information, and everything to me, I'm just drawing blanks right now. I was here till 6 o'clock in the morning setting up extra camera works for this amazing tournament that we have here. In fact, my other camera just arrived via FedEx. I had it overnight, so I ordered another camera. But anyway, that's water under the bridge. These guys here, like I said, without these guys, we wouldn't be able to do it. And if you can thank them by sending them an email or buy a product, we appreciate it. I know they would also, because they've been on board. And we'd like to show their logos. And this is the newest logo by the Kings of Vapor in Akron, Ohio. They just opened another store in Florida. And believe me, they're big sponsors of many pool players, including John Mora, including Dennis Arcola, including Earl Strickland, including Mike DeShane, including Scott Frost. These guys are doing a lot. Chad Bowling, the whole crew up there in Akron. We want to say hello from the booth here in Steinway. And we hope to see you guys soon. Joel, we know you're out there. We want to say thank you, Mr. Shapiro, a.k.a. Master. And, of course, Phil Capel, and we'll get to Diana Hoppy in just about a bit. And that's DianaHoppy.com for all your pool and billiards memorabilia. That's the young lady, the Princess of Pool, right there in front of you. I'm not talking about Lori John Hassan. We had her in the booth last week at the Gotham City Club. Diana Hoppy for your memorabilia. And we're going to elect to get these guys on the way. All right, thanks for the input on the audio, and we'll raise it up in our commentators. But as we're recording this match, we're going to elect to get these guys on the way. I guess they're practicing a couple of rocks because they've been sitting around. So let me go out there and talk to these thoroughbreds. I just confirmed they're still, Co is still practicing here. So as soon as we see them lag, we know we're ready to go.
All right, folks. Here we go. We're going to start the match. I believe Al ran all the promos and everything. These guys are ready to go, so let them lag and recording started, and we're ready to rock and roll. And I believe Al's going to put the players' names up right now, and we got. I'm just for now going to go Kopingi and Kevin. I believe you all know both of their histories. Kevin just won the U.S. Open, and Ko's been winning everything else. It's going to be a race 9.
Winning everything else in the world.
Yeah, yeah. And there's Al. Taiwan Typhoon. Looks like he's got a nice, as most of the Asian players, he's sporting a Southwest right there. Looks like an ebony. A, B, and C rings. He's having a little issue getting a straight rack, or not a straight rack, a tight rack. Say hi to everybody in the stream and the chat. All the brackets and the live scoring is up and running. I believe everybody in the chat is probably on board with that. But oh, okay. Thank you, sir. How's that, Jimmy? All right, I'll try and crank it up a little bit. And here we go. Shoot well. Watch the 5 and the 6. Got the one ball kicked into the side pocket and it made some other arbitrary ball that ran around the table and got knocked in. Starts out with a tester. He makes this 2. He doesn't have to do much, just kind of stun the ball or, draw it back a little bit but it's no easy shot. And there's really not too much trouble after this shot. Well, the 5 and the 8, I do see that a little, but that's manageable, I think. Don't worry about that when he gets to it. There you go. He jumped up on it a little bit. I don't think Kevin expected that, so he's going to settle himself and. He might be straight. I don't know if he can use the rail. He can't get a good bridge hand either. He's going to draw it back. Let's watch this.
All right, we got the audio up louder. They can hardly hear you, Troy.
Yeah. No,
so
I just
we got you up.
Jimmy.
Gotcha.
Give
Jimmy,
me a
thanks.
shout out, and I asked him if I. How is that better? Or?
A lot better.
Good.
I can tell in my eardrums. That's the way we want it.
It's like I'm in a library. I want to whisper, It's so intense. I think that's what it is when I'm watching. Although I'm watching on a monitor and there's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet between me and the table, I'm kind of like just watching it, trying to be like I'm a golf commentator right next to the shot. So sorry about that, folks. Well, let's see if he's going to get aggressive here early and just bank this. But I think he might play safe. He has shots. I don't like that, playing a combination. Then you kind of get the 3 ball. Could do funny things. He'll probably go below the side. Oh, that was a nice shot. I didn't see that. But he still... He wants to make up for that 2 ball even. The opening shot, I believe it was. Two players just...
I'm going to need hot wire to this.
It's a tough shot now. I hit it real nice. It's a good touch because the side pocket was pretty big, And with the sinking of that 10, Coco's up 1-0. His family name is called Penny. Okay.
Table 26, Bill Cody and Brian Dean on 26. Bill Cody and Brian Dean on 26.
What did I do? I was staying in a panic there. I got rid of the screen, but we're okay. Back to the match. Sorry about that, folks. I was preoccupied. I missed a break, but it don't look like they fell open really nice. Yeah, everything jumbled together over here on the left-hand side. Foresee a lot of safety battle here, kicking and safes, and even with an open shot here, if you leave your competitor, your opponent, a shot, they still have some work to do, you know, because the 5 goes to 6. You got to lay really right. He might get him back at a 5 right here. Nice. He should have no problem kicking this. He's going to jump. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did watch Kopingi jumping, and he does it as good as anybody, I believe. Knowing that, you may want to lock him up a little closer. When you're playing safe, so you can keep that in mind. The guy can jump the ball, you know, inches away from another ball. Stand by, stand by.
Table 11, Eric Hsuan and Rob Hart. Eric Hsuan and Rob Hart on table 11.
To the air and plays a good safe.
Eric Hsuan, Rob Hart on 11.
This is tough because he's got to get pace on this if he wants it. I believe he measured it out to come 3 rails, and being that close to the...
Fill me in, who just won the last one, sorry.
I got the scores correct. Kopingi won the first game, this is the second game, and
okay.
Kevin's on a safe
Table
here.
15, Nelson Oliveira and Cheng on table 15.
And he's got to hit this. Make sure he gets it to the rail. Nice shot. The good thing about the way Kevin left him a little bit, it's hard to jump with being that close to a ball. That's what he's... Let's see, he's going to the air again. He also has a really nice 2-rail kick where you have that 9 and a 3 is some traffic for yourself. but I don't think he kicks very much. I think he jumps off a lot.
Got to watch the foul on the 6 ball.
Yeah, that's why I was saying even.
Hit it steady as a rock.
Yeah, he makes those jumps look a little too easy, I think. You know, he did leave him a little shot. The 3-9 may go now, but even still, this is like a drill. The way it's set up, and it's not an easy drill, that's for sure. Well, let's just start out by, it's pretty wired. Let's start out by making this 7.5 foot one ball shot. Settle it in and just make it. Nice shot. No, he's gonna gently roll this one in because the 3-9 goes. But he's gonna kind of slide it past the 8 and not want to make the pocket.
Well, folks, guess what? We got the man himself, the man, the myth, and the magic. I'm going to let him introduce himself. I'll give you a little hint. He's got a Met shirt on, and he's got a Met hats on. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, this is John French out of Chicago, boys.
A.K.A. Frenchie, baby.
We're getting some
AKA
action
Frenchie.
in this place over here. Steinway Billiards, what a place to have.
Well, you know what? You're going to turn around and you're going to look at that monitor. Just watch your step in here. And you and Troy, turn around and get comfortable, French.
Yep.
Frenchie,
put
Troy.
Put the back
How
in
you
your chair.
doing?
What's
There you
up?
go. Troy, meet Frenchie.
Welcome
Yep.
aboard, sir.
Yeah, you
Frenchie,
too.
welcome to the world champion and the latest U.S. Open champion match right in front of you. Call it as it is, guys.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks like he's going to play this 3-9. Yep.
Well, we're not at the U.S. Open. We're playing 10 ball.
I know it.
Now, when Al first introduced you, you're from Chicago?
Yeah, out by the city. I love New York. I come out here with my buddy Dennis Arcola.
He lives right down the block where they
Yep.
had the Valentine's Day massacre.
I like to gamble on these games, so got to be upfront and honest. Got a little bit riding on this match, so
Oh,
I
do you?
gotta call
Okay,
it the way
good.
it is.
Oh, beautiful.
I got cold.
You got a sweat. You got a little sweat
I got
bet.
a little sweat bet. Everybody's got a little sweat bet.
There you go.
You're sweating it just a little, huh?
Yeah,
Good.
$2,000 worth.
That's what he means by a little. Can you imagine? He can go off.
That's like a sauna bet. That's not a sweat bet.
Hey, Frenchie, you know what? Fill in our viewers on. There was going to be a challenge match between Dennis Arcola and Mike DeShane, and that was going to be for like $20K.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get the game, and we really like the game. And we're going to be giving Mike DeShane the 8 and 2 games on the wire race to 13, 10 ball.
Wow.
2 on the wire. So it's definitely a great match. I mean, it's going to be a tough game for Dennis. But, he's playing on table 3, which has got real 3.5-inch tight pockets.
Right.
So, I mean, it's definitely, into our advantage, I think, a little bit. But, nothing's a gimme either on that.
Right.
Oh, and that match is pretty much locked up. They're ready to go, or
We're getting everything.
negotiating?
We're still in the middle of it, but we got a game, one way or the other. We're just figuring out the details.
Nevertheless, let me just interrupt. Dennis Arcola's been practicing on a table for about an hour and a half already.
Dennis knows there's a game going.
Yeah, he does.
So me and Dennis have talked about it. So
Nice. That's a nice challenge match.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, back to the action, guys. 1-1.
There goes Kevin at the break. Kevin's been
Cheng, you.
his 9-ball break was outstanding, which led him to take down.
he scratches in the sidle, and he normally don't do that. He's got a pretty good solid break.
Wow.
This is going to be unreal. That 2 ball is going to get in there and be a little tough, so it's going to be kind of hard.
That's the only thing that helped him out on that break.
Yeah.
What helped him out was the 10 ball. I don't know if the 10 ball goes, but if it goes,
Oh,
it's going to
he
be a
shoot
110
it.
combination.
Yeah. He called
Wow,
it.
he called it. I
Colt
didn't-
Pigny called
That's
it.
a good move because the 2's tied up.
It's actually a two-way shot. You stop the rock behind the 9 if you miss the 10, too.
That's a nice call.
But it's call shots, call safe, so you could be if
Right. So
just make it.
So, yeah. So even if you don't make it, you still got your shot.
Right.
He's going forward anyway. He's not even playing it safe. He's just going to play the 10 ball.
It's a hanger.
It is a hanger.
Wow. I
Kopeny.
didn't see it. Nice shot.
Now, Kevin, if you want, you could be a little biased in this since you had about a $10 bill on it.
A little swept that.
Yeah, a little
In other
sweat
words,
back.
you can.
What do you like here, Kevin?
In other
What
words,
do you like?
in other words, you can root for. He's trying to make a wager with Troy in the booth. Slow down, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Who do you like? He said to Troy. You know, we used to have a guy, Mr. Action. He came here yesterday. He owned the home improvement business. And he was Mr. Action in New York City. When he rolled in the door, he used to have a list this long, everybody betting against him, everybody betting with him. And now we got a new Mr. Action from Chicago.
You ain't kidding, man. I come all the way. Everybody knows in the pool industry, when I walk into the door, there's going to be a game. You know, we're going to find a game or sweat out a game somewhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Every time I go somewhere, there's a game.
And they know that they can always creep on home because the window's always open.
The window's always open. It seems like I almost built the house a second ago right around the room there. They was all swarming at me like a pit bull dog on a cat. I didn't have a chance. Trying to get a bet.
All right, let's get back to the action. Kopeny set the break. He's leading here, 2-1. Take it away.
All right, thank you, Al. Now, I was watching him before.
He's breaking from the middle, too.
He's breaking from the middle, and he was hitting him a little hard before. Let's see if he takes some pace off of it, because if he hits it too hard, a lot of times the balls don't go. If you take some pace off, watch the 7 and the 5 in the side pocket. All
That
right.
8's going to go.
Yeah, the 8 went. I
think he can see the one real good. I don't know if he's going to play the
He don't have a
1-9 combo.
pocket.
He doesn't have a pocket, but does he got a combo?
He plays it safe here, I think.
I think he's playing this 1-9. I really do.
No benefit, because if you miss, you sell out.
That's true, too. Good call.
Me and you might be swinging at silly things like that, but these guys stay.
Nelson Oliveira to table 15. Nelson Oliveira, table 15.
And he's got the 5 as if he wants to stun it. He called something. I believe he called a safe.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, I believe that's the prudent thing to do. Now, what I find is not funny, but a little peculiar. A guy from Chicago wearing a Mets jersey.
Oh, I've been a Mets fan. I've been a Mets fan since I was about 16 years old.
What's the difference, right? The Cubs or the Mets.
That was
you're heartbreaking either way.
You ain't kidding. We're in a heartbreak either way. What a nice call you make on that safety. I think he gets it where he's going to come off the top rail up here and come around it, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get a clean hit here. What do you think?
For this hit?
Yeah.
Well, he's going to go, right there.
He's going to the bottom.
Yeah,
yep.
he's going to. He might not be able to shorten. He's got to flatten it out a little bit, but he should be able to hit this. He's just worried about what he's going to do next as far as like a safe. Hey, what's up, Al?
How's everybody going out there tonight?
Oh, we really don't want to see my ugly mug. That's all right, though. Hi, that's me, by the way. I was a guy way in the back. Well, Kevin just he just decided where he's going to go, and he's going to give it a little thought. He's going to play safe. If he hits it hard, he can make some separation, but he can also, if he sticks it, he can stay right by the 4. Yeah, so
I don't think he's going to like that.
That was not good. I think he'd have liked to shoot that again. If he shot it with a little pace, he might have fared a little better. But I foresee no problems here. So with no problems here,
I think he comes off that and just puts it 2 on the side and comes back around.
These balls are going to shoot themselves, basically.
Yeah.
So I think he's got this covered. We see no problems here. The Mets game just started, so good luck.
Yeah, go Mets. Let's go New York Mets. Hey, do you know is it in the first right now?
It had to just start. Yeah, it's like 8:20. Usually it's 8:15 or 8:17 or 7:17 first pitch. And this is the World Series. And here's the first pitch, I believe. There we go, strike one. So getting back to the match. Sorry about that, folks. It is the World Series. He got a little. Had to do a little work to draw back, but the tables are playing really nice and really fast. As we mentioned before, it's all brand new cloths on these older gold crowns.
He's playing that in the side, coming back off that rail and putting the 5 up down in the corner. This just looks like tic-tac-toe here.
Here.
Kevin O'Brien, table 18.
He's going to come off that rail and come back for the 5.
Now,
Play the 6 in the corner.
he's going to play the 5. He's going to come right where his hand is,
Yeah.
and I believe get an angle to go 2 rails up and around.
Oh, I thought he was just going to come 1 rail back.
Let's see. Let's see what he does.
Yep. Right there, straight in for the 5. A little drawback and for the 6 in the corner.
Yeah, he got dead straight, so he's going to have to draw it.
Yeah.
Which is not, not an issue, but it's nice to have a little angle so you don't. I think he would more likely to have a little angle, but this is no problem. He's in dead punch, as we say, right?
He's in dead punch. He's gonna come around that one. He's gonna come around that 1 rail and be straight in on the 7 for down in the corner.
Well, he's the #1 player in the world, right?
Well, they say he's definitely playing real good. He just won the
Right now, he's the #1 player in the world, I believe.
out of everybody. Wow.
That would be our world, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be our world. Wow, that's amazing.
And the other fella just won the U.S. Open.
What a match. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better match.
Yeah, these are the.
You know, and a big thing is it's kind of hurtful. It's kind of hurting me a little bit to watch this match, and I'll tell folks why. Just to give you a heads up, I got them both in the Calcutta.
Oh, do you?
I got them both.
Table 20, James Stevens, Alex Calderon. Table 20, James Stevens.
So when you got them both in the
Alex
Calcutta,
Calderon.
you kind of,
Table 20.
you're rooting.
Yeah. That's Co's gonna go up to 3-1.
3-1, folks.
Well, here's a sweat bet. Now, I'll take if the loser. I'll buy him off you like 10 cents on the dollar.
That'd be sweet. He's going to the loser. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be hard to put him out of the loser's side. I'm going to tell you, somebody's going to have a rough night over there. No, I still like him because they're playing 4 places here.
Yeah. The
Or 6.
B-side.
Matter of fact, they're paying 6.
6, nice.
They're paying $8,000 for first place in the Calcutta. Wow. They're paying $4,000 for second. They're paying $3,000 for third place.
Nice.
And then it goes down to $2,000, and then $735 for fifth, $735 for sixth place. So those numbers are all the way out there.
Nice. So in other words, if you got yourself in a Calcutta and you win this thing, you're snapping off 18,000.
Exactly.
That's a nice little payday. Good for them.
And I think the winner of the tournament wins $7,500 for first place.
Yeah, that's why I think he added it all up, like $18K for everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All said and done. But you know what? If you win the Calcutta, most of the time the players, like if he wins, he's not getting a whole Calcutta, by the way, is he? 'Cause
Yeah.
You have him. You purchased him in the Calcutta.
Yeah, I got all the cool. I got the all.
Oh, you got the all button.
I got the all button.
he didn't get any of
He
his
didn't
own
want-
action.
No, he just playing the tournament.
Nice break. Well, that's good for the players because it takes some, because if you're betting yourself or buying yourself in a Calcutta for $1,000 or $1,200 or $1,500, that puts a little, from the average man, puts a lot of pressure on you to
It does.
perform.
It does.
And do you really, does he? He doesn't need that. These guys are trained and seasoned to just play pool. That's what they want. They just want to run balls.
Absolutely.
They'll
Absolutely. Right in the box.
Playing a couple $100 tournament, he can fade that. There's enough pressure within the match playing all of these other pros without having to worry about getting overpriced in a Calcutta or something.
Absolutely.
Because I not dare to ask you how much he went for.
He went for $1,000.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty cheap, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Absolutely.
pretty cheap. definitely reasonable. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
What, he's going to cut this in? Is
Yeah,
he playing this?
Yeah, he's playing it. Nice shot. He overtrained it. Well, he's moping off of the table. Back to your seat. You see his body language? You could tell a lot by how the match is going from watching, the stream, and he walked away. He'll go over to his seat and contemplate and try and relax and see what he's going to do his next, get ready for his next turn up at the table.
The big thing is on this match here, it's one of the biggest ones of the tournament so far. I mean, this is just a great match, guys. Two of the greatest players playing. I mean, right now we got the guy, winning the U.S. Open, and then just such a great players. I mean, these guys just know how to really get around with the cue ball.
But there's like 60 other guys that beg to differ with you that they're the greatest players, because as players, you're like, I can beat everybody.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what they, there's a lot of great players out there. My opinion, I think Dennis Arcola is the best in the world. I mean, Dennis plays unbelievable pool, but of course, everybody has their opinion. But one thing I do know for the cash, you may get Dennis in a tournament here and there, and Dennis and that, but when it's live money, he's cash king. He is the cash king. And, just to go over that a little bit with you just for a second, I didn't want to take a second, but I wanted to let you know we are coming out with a Cash King video in about a month and a half with Dennis Arcola, and you're going to see it online. It's one of the greatest videos. It's going to be training. He's going to talk about techniques on how to shoot pool for the cash.
Wow.
He's going to show everything. So, I mean, this is something that's in the works. Matter of fact, they're recording tonight on a lot of things that Dennis is doing.
Wow, you getting this, folks?
So, I mean, this is incredible. I mean, he's actually waited all these years to come up with this plan. What a big miss by Kevin.
That sure was. He tried to force it through so he get angle on that 4, and he
that was unbelievable.
Overcooked it.
But this training video I wanted to tell you a little bit about, I mean, it is absolutely amazing because here's what it is. He's going to show people how to play for the cash, and not just a tournament player. Now, we're not talking about, when you play and you put $200 in,
right.
You're a free roller. You're going for 10, 12 grand. You can play really good. But when you play for 20 grand, 10,000, 15 grand, you're playing a set, you got to have ice in your veins, and that's what Dennis Arcola is going to teach people how to do.
Well, he's going to explain what his procedure is to go through that, what his process is when he tries to cool himself down.
That's it.
What he thinks about, and
he's going to talk about all those things, and that's what these players here. I think.
What do you think about this shot?
I think he's going to take it all the way down in the corner. I think he's got a great chance, and it's just going to be natural shape back. He makes this.
Nice shot.
Yeah, and he come off on a good side of it.
Wow, what a nice shot out.
You know what's nice about this? He's got to back cut it into the bottom pocket, and he's going to have the natural spin off the left long rail and come out about center table and still have a shot on the 5. But if he comes up short, he can play a 3-rail safe and stick the cue ball right there. So it's a great shot right here. Watch this.
He's going to spin it up to the center of the table, Al.
Well, if he doesn't get the right angle to make the 5, he can always elect to play the safe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, you are amazing. That call you just made was beautiful.
You liked it?
The rail
I get lucky every once in a while.
That's like the two-way almost.
Right.
That's like
a two-way.
Almost a two-way.
Right.
Yo.
How about missing it? We never thought about that one. Neither did he, but Ko Pin-Yi misses the 5 ball in the corner, allowing Cheng to come back out.
I didn't see that at all. Did you?
Yeah,
I didn't expect that at all.
No, not at all.
He overcut it and actually hit the outside of the pocket and just bobbled in the corner.
That's 2 misses from these players. Don't expect to see too many more misses like that. If you're just tuning in and watching these 2 great players, you've seen 2 misses in one rack that you're usually not going to see. And that was a really easy shot. The one Kevin forced in, it happens,
Yeah.
You do. They do spit out the balls once in a while if you hit the facing. Just make sure you leave yourself a little bit of angle. Which is not hard to do because it's almost harder to get dead straight on it where you have no angle. but it seems to happen a lot, doesn't it? No. With that miss, he let Kevin back at the table and take control of the match a little bit. He's stretching it out.
All right, guys, say hi to everybody out there that's watching the live.
How you guys
stream.
doing?
There he is, Mr. Action, a new man in town. The Mets man.
Yeah, go Mets.
And, of course, Troy, New Jersey pool player in any chat. We're going to update the scorers. Cheng just put another
3-2.
beat on his side.
We got a 3-2 game. We got a 3-2 match here. We're at the 4th annual Steinway Classic tournament. It's awesome, folks. Get over here and check this place out because it's really a great place to play pool. We got a tight match here. Ko Ping Yang up 3-2. Cheng, you break. He's going to break right down the center of the ball here. See if he can see what
Watch
he can
the
do
2, the 3, and the 2 balls behind the 1. The 9 and the 7. Watch this 9 and the 7, 2 and the 3. Here comes the 3. Oh, it got
Nothing.
kicked. Here comes the
Cue
2.
ball.
Got kicked. The cue ball in the side pocket.
Whoa.
Did he make anything?
Yeah, he made the cue ball.
6.
Yeah, it doesn't
9.
matter.
No, he made a ball though.
I know, but the cue ball's the big one.
3, 6,
Those
Troy,
9,
I mean, here's the thing. If he can get shape on this 3,
10. He didn't make a
I
ball.
think no, he didn't. He made the cue. That's
I
what I was telling you.
realize
Yeah, the cue ball is what I was worried about.
Right.
But I think you're going to see a different Ko Ping Ye
Different
here.
approach?
Yeah, because I think when he missed that last 5 ball, it let him go. I think he's going to relax a little bit and settle down now and really show us what he's really made of.
I like that. Getting a little more deliberate.
Do you see how he looked at the shot a little closer there? He went and looked at that 3 ball real close to see what he can do. He doesn't want to have 2 errors here right away. He just had a big error on that 5 ball. I think he just when he missed that 5, Troy, I think he pushed the cue ball so hard into it, it smashed the rail.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't foresee another a miss like that.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if he comes off the rail up high, I mean, there's just no way he can do it.
You can't win that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Does he follow this or try and punch it in between the 6 and the 4? It looks like he's punching it a little bit, and he hit it.
I don't see what
Made
he
a
did there.
mistake. He was trying to drift it over in between the 5.
Can he
and the
still play safe here?
Yeah,
Troy?
he can play. He can see it, but it's not a good save.
I mean, if he does, he's gonna kick it off the butt. Oh, we got another person coming in to do some commentating.
Yeah, he's got a better kick at this for safe than he does hitting it.
Yeah. Can you introduce yourself here?
Yeah, my name's Ken.
Ken, where are you from?
From Chicago.
Okay, that sounds great.
You guys neighbors?
We're brothers.
I know. Just introduce you.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm introducing him. Yeah, you bet. What do you think of this tournament, Ken? What do you think of this turnout here tonight?
I think whoever wins this match here wins the tournament. That's my opinion.
Really?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty well out there. Got a lot of great players in here.
Yeah,
There is.
I'll take that
There
as a
is.
Calcutta.
It is.
What a nice. He kind of got fortunate there on that play. What do you think he does here with this, Troy? Do you think he comes up with the 3 and banks it, or do you
Nah,
think he
play
tries
safe. He's gonna lock it up over by that 7 up there and play a little duck shot with all of those blockers. Where he can put the cue ball up behind the 10 too. Come short inside of the 7. That's one way. There's another way. That's the easy way. But the thing with these weak safes,
He's got a window
that's
there.
a weak safe. Even if he didn't have a window, the problem with playing Ko Ping Yi, these safes where you're leaving him distance,
he can jump so good?
he jumps very well.
I mean, we just
as
showed it.
good as probably.
He jumps this. I might jump out of the basement window.
Yeah, that's a long.
That's one thing.
That's almost like a double jump, Al, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I mean, he just jumped one in the first game. He jumps over. I think he's only an inch and a half away from the balls.
Yeah.
And he gets an automatic safe.
yeah.
Two rails safe there. It was unbelievable.
I think he may be able to.
I think he's playing safe.
Yeah, he's probably better off playing safe because he doesn't look very comfortable.
If he can put the ball behind it.
He's looking to dig into it and drop behind the 10 is what he's trying to do.
Yeah, he's going to put it right behind. So, Al, I was going to talk to you a second. I wanted you to bring up something. What do you think of myself coming to Steinway Billiards this week? You think I brought any environment back to the place?
Well, since you got here yesterday and you got to Times Square, they had you on 24-hour surveillance.
That's amazing. That's a good way of putting it, Al.
He was on the big screen downtown for Halloween.
They got the cameras, street cams watching you.
That's an amazing thing.
And they said, uh-oh, Mr. Action is in town. So
they said there used to be a guy come in here, a guy come up to me tonight, and he said there used to be a guy come in Steinway for 20 years and gamble, and they called him and told him not to come back. There's a new territory guy in the spot. He left him my number. He said, you want to see a real gambler, come out now. He says, because you're wasting your time when you come back.
Look at that shot. Look at that shot. Oh, boy.
Yeah,
boy,
but it's
boy,
call
boy.
shot,
Yeah.
call safety.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Left him right out. Figured he tried sticking him.
So since they found out you're here at Steinway, they sent in the Daily News and they sent in the press. And
well, he said he called the thing, and it's supposed to be on the New York Times paper for the Mets game,
Yeah.
and they made an article of me and put the Mets behind it.
Yeah, well, that's the way to do it. And the Mets article's tiny.
I'm saying. That's neat.
We're having a lot of fun, folks. Come by and say hello to everybody at the booth here.
What a great time. I mean, Upstate Al just has a great place here. I mean, what a video setup. I mean, the stream is amazing. There's so many views of the tables, of everything. It's just great time. Troy,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I come out every time we get. We went up to the Turning Stone. We did that one. This is like my fourth or fifth nice event that
absolutely.
we do.
I just ordered your Gotham one. Upstate out and I watched you guys up there, and I mean I was just blown away on how professional it was and how the scenery and everything was and how you announced each game.
I appreciate
and
that.
it just was unbelievable. And for me to be in the box and talk to you guys right now just means a lot to me because what I got to see was great. I watched every match. I listened to everything you guys said, and I mean you guys really kept it motivated. It was worth watching.
Oh,
so
cool.
folks, this is definitely a great time to see. So if you're in town tonight or around Steinway Billiards, get down here and check out this action because it's a lot of fun tonight.
Hey, even if you're not in town, maybe you're from like Chicago and
Absolutely.
you could just drive out or fly out. Did you guys fly?
We flew.
We flew out.
To New York?
Yeah.
Did you go
What a
to?
miss again.
Oh, man, I can't believe that.
We get another
Wow.
miss. I mean,
By
and we
Kevin.
say, by Kevin.
He's made more mistakes tonight just in
Yeah.
the single match than he
Right.
did at all of the U.S. Open.
The Open. Did you watch it?
Right.
Did you guys
Yeah.
go? That's what I was alluding to.
And
Did
Troy,
you guys
just
go
said
down
it,
to the Open?
Right,
No, we didn't
And
go.
Troy, you just said it a minute ago.
watched
These
it,
guys
though.
don't miss. This is the third big miss
Yes, yeah.
in the last 3 games. I mean, you don't see a lot of misses like
No.
this from this type of player.
No, he was his
You're right.
tournament average down there
Was in
at
the
the Open.
900s.
Yeah,
In the
9
900s,
pluses.
yeah.
Yeah.
9 pluses, and he's right now got 2 errors in a minimum of 3 games.
He's batting like 200 now.
He's batting 200.
I still wouldn't want to play him, though.
Yeah, he can bat whatever he wants. I don't want to play him.
You got that right.
All right, Copigny strikes again. 4-2.
And Coping in. Hey, we got Mr. Dennis Arcola standing at the booth.
Hey, Dennis, you want to come in, take my mic, and talk for a little bit?
Hey, Dennis, we want to say something to you real quick. Like I was telling the folks out there, Dennis is in the booth. This training video, I wanted to mention something to you, Al. This man has got more techniques than Babe Ruth did with the baseball bat.
I know. He does, too.
I mean, you gotta love admire the way he handles himself out in the pool industry is amazing.
really.
This man he's born
A
to be a
true
pool player.
champion.
He's a true champion.
And just good-hearted person, too.
Yeah.
Do anything for anybody.
I mean, if the man can stand in front of you and get defeated in one match and come back and still love the game. That's
Right.
what pool needs.
Yeah.
Dennis, we have one question for you. Come on in the booth. We're going to bring Dennis Arcola in for 1 second.
No, we don't have to bring him in.
He wants to come
I got
in
more
for a second.
headsets.
We're going to
Okay.
put Dennis on real
We're
quick.
going to put
Here you
Dennis
go.
in the booth.
All right. We got to hurry up because we got a championship match here. Dennis, put the set on. Sit down. Look over here.
Yes.
How you doing, Dennis Arcola?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm tired. Every day play pool.
There he is, folks. Dennis Arcola.
Dennis Arcola.
Hi.
He's in the
Hello,
house.
everyone.
How you doing, Dennis?
Well, I've been around. playing pool. I lost my second round.
Hey, Dennis.
I tried to come back.
What do you think about this tournament with everybody in here? What do you actually think about it? Give me some of your input.
Oh, that's great. You know,
Yeah, table 22,
very nice. You know, a lot of good players right here.
Right.
You know, I mean, there's China, Taiwan.
Great players from all over the
you know,
world.
All over
Right.
the world.
Don't mention the Philippines. There's too many fish out there.
Right.
Way too many.
But they're piranhas.
I like how you put that out.
They were mentioning before you're coming out with a DVD.
Oh yeah, I might do a DVD for us. You know, I mean, just I'm doing what I'm doing to. I do for information, especially the average player. You know.
Oh, so you're going to give an instructional
information about pool. You know.
DVD about pool.
The big thing I think, Dennis, what we're doing is we're going to show people how to play for cash. The Cash King himself in the booth tonight, letting us know what's going on. The guy with ice in the veins.
So you're going to tell everybody the secrets and give fish like me a shot to step up and get some cold water in his blood.
Yeah, I mean, I might tell how my secret, how I train, you know, and how to handle pressure, and you know, so
very important how to train.
Very
You
important
do need to train in this game.
Yeah.
It's a sport, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely. Not only is he doing that, he's going to go over the techniques and he's going to show people how to shoot straight, how to stroke the ball, how to shoot the ball straight, how to make balls at all times, at any angles.
Well, we're looking forward to it.
And not only that, but he's going to
very soon.
And not only that, but the big thing that Dennis is going to do, and we want to let all the folks know out there, is that he's going to basically let everybody know where he was when he was a younger, when he played when he was 7 up, how he gambled, and how he got to be the greatest gambler out there.
Right.
So this is going to be a really special story, guys. This is something that no one's ever going to see. It's amazing.
So it's not just going to be instructional. You're going to give a little background on your history, too.
Yeah, of course. I'm
Very
going to tell
nice.
everything.
What
you
a
know?
shot, Dennis. Dennis, what a shot he just made.
Oh, wow.
Made the 1 and the 6 at the same time.
Oh, you know what? We have a great match right here on the table, you know.
Oh.
And
Hey,
both-
Dennis, what does he do with this 2-ball, Dennis? What's he do? Does he bank this, or does he
no.
play it in the side?
He play on the side, one rail.
And he
so
comes back natural
comes
shape
back
and
shave a little bit and make come back to the middle on the table, you know. So just pocket the ball. That's it.
Yeah, that's it from here. He's got no problems just getting on a right angle on the 5 in the center of the table.
This is going to put Cole Pignini up 5-2, folks, if he can get out from here.
This is a little window. That 10 ball grows as that cue ball goes up table.
It does grow a little bit
he's
out.
got to be careful. He just wants to play. Yeah, that's the window he wants to play. Dead center of the table, not too hard.
Not too hard.
He got on top of it.
I mean, he really played that real good, Al.
Yeah, that's the best you can get it right there.
I mean, you couldn't ask for it any
And that's
better.
why he is #1 in the world, huh, Dennis?
Right. Yeah. Coupinier is one of the greatest player. You know, very strong.
Yeah, very strong. He did miss 2 uncharacteristic shots before early in the match. He jawed a 5 ball, I believe it was. And also Kevin did the same thing. He missed like 2 or 3 balls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which he played the Open. He was playing shooting like 920, and we just said he took his batting average way down because he missed 3 balls.
Sometimes good player, you know, they miss easy shot. You know, sometimes but they learn how to come back. You know. And
you got to refocus, right? That's part of your training.
Yeah, then come back.
That's where the training is going to be, Troy, is the focus, the mental, how it takes to. He misses another straight.
Now, there we were just talking about missing shots.
Right.
And everybody's human, you know, and it's different tables, right? He's not used to it. Brand new cloth.
These guys want to play me some? I'm up for it.
Yeah. Listen, you got a lot of money betting on the other guy. You want to get in the box.
Dennis, we're looking forward to this DVD.
Yeah.
And you got to let us know and let Upstate Al know, and he's going to. And we'll put it out there, and we would love to see it, and we're excited for it.
It's one of the greatest DVDs that's ever going to come out, and I'll tell you why. It's going to be not only training, but it's going to be the emotions that he shows, the mental, physical of betting for the real cash in hand.
Production DVD. Now, are you just going to do DVD, or would I be able to purchase just the
Well,
Down-
Cheng puts another game on the wire. It's now 4-3. Go ahead, guys. Take it away. I just
That's
wanted
right.
to update
Thank
the
you
score
all.
for everybody. Go ahead.
Is it also going to be available to just download?
Absolutely. It's going to
That's
be
the
on,
way to go.
It's going to go to DennisArcola.com, www.DennisArcola.com.
Right.
He's got his own webpage. It's going to go out, so that's going to be amazing there.
Beautiful.
Thank you. All right.
Dennis, thank you very much for stopping in the booth and help promoting your DVD. And good luck with
Hey,
that.
Dennis,
and good
well,
luck with the match.
I wanted to ask Dennis one last question before we get off here. Dennis, what do you think the people will learn the biggest thing from this DVD? I wanted to ask him, Troy, what's the biggest thing you think your people out there, all the pool players are going to learn from this DVD?
Of course,
I wanna ask that.
of course, the how to manage yourself, you know, and
How to manage
on the table, you know, especially during the match, you know, the crowd, you know. So I can tell how you handle, how you manage yourself, you know, and during the match, you know. So be strong.
So this DVD is going to be John French and Dennis Arcola, and it's going to be, we're putting it together, me and him. It's a partnership.
Nice.
So you're going to see this coming out very soon. And like I said, Dennis Arcola, I mean, unbelievably, it's going to be one of the greatest videos I've ever seen.
Absolutely. Dennis, once again, thank you for coming
Thank
in
you.
the booth.
Thanks for coming
and
in
good
the
luck with
box.
the rest
Yeah.
of it, and enjoy your dinner there.
All right, thank you.
Thanks,
got it.
Dennis. Well, we got a tighter match here, Troy. We got a 4-3 ball game. It should have been 5-2. Now it's 4-3.
Yeah, we were preoccupied with Dennis stopping in the booth, which was a real treat.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's not many times you get a chance like that. And, you know, when we're talking about champions, it's nice to bring one in the booth.
Absolutely. And you know what? That whole contingency from the Philippines, what a bunch of great guys.
They are.
They're so much
Unbelievable.
fun, and
Unbelievable.
they stop by and they say hi, and they're
Right.
you know just and besides being awesome shooters and huge gamblers and staying with the game, you know.
Right. Can he make this three? Hey, can he make this three ball here on this?
I
mean,
don't know, but the 10 looks wired.
Oh, nice call. See, nice catch, Troy.
If he can get to that side of it, he'll get to that side. If Kevin may have to elect to punt here and break these 10-3 up.
I really couldn't believe that miss on that shot. That
Yeah,
last
yeah,
round.
that's
You know that's 4 misses. Can you imagine that?
He's going to break these up a little bit. Not that it's going to matter too much, but it'll. Oh, that's a good way to break them up. That was made the best of a bad situation.
Well, I mean,
He still has now he has a pocket for the 3, but at least the 10 doesn't have a pocket.
So, hey, I'm glad I got to talk to you a little bit about that, Troy, about the DVD. I appreciate you bringing that up just for a second, and it means a lot that you would let us know about that.
Oh, absolutely. That sounds exciting. That's the remedy I need. I know how to I know where to shoot the balls, how to shoot the balls. But I think
The mind, the mental,
the strength
is where he's going to teach you.
to sit in the chair and then to get up
Right.
and to always
Right.
have that.
He's shooting his 2 ball straight.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's just going to kind of just float over right there and just, oh, look at that.
Boy, he really made a nice shot on that. I didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah,
I thought you was right. I thought he was going to stop it, and you know what I mean?
Just accept what he had. But if he had ball in hand, then
Wow, I just didn't see that at all. Boy, he really made this look easy.
yeah, you generally don't see a lot of these players draw back if they have, especially a ball in hand. They try not to draw back to position. They would rather they can control the speed a lot better if they can use the rails or follow.
I think this looks like it's about as easy as it gets. What do you think, Troy?
Well, from here,
But we said that last time, and we seen up the rail on the 9.
yeah, he's in good shape here. He's just gonna.
He's going to draw it over and put the 5 in the corner on the same side.
He can stay on the same side of the table,
Same
or he might have a little bit of an angle where he can just float it down.
Hey, Al, what do you think? What do you think
I
of
think
this
he's
shot?
just going to float it down a little bit there.
Anything he decides to do is the right shot.
Yeah, that's and he's feeling right about it. That's the key,
Yeah.
key denominator with these great players is they make a decision, then they commit to the shot, then they get down and shoot it. There's no getting down on a shot and having second thoughts.
I was going to ask you, Al, do you know, real quick where we know, do you know who's up on the TV table next? That way folks can look forward to another big match?
I will let the cat out of the bag in about another 10 to 15 minutes.
That's awesome. Folks, he's going to let you know in 10, 15 minutes who we got up coming up. But I'm sure it's going to be another great match just like this one.
Absolutely.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Well, he's playing the 9, but I think he's going to be a little bit more careful this time than he was last time.
Yeah, he's just going to pop this in and that's into that. And he'll bring him up to 5-3. Even at 5-3, we've had some misses here, and you would think it could have been really easily be a runaway match, but it's still relatively close. I believe we're going to have a player's timeout.
Well, since we're going to have a player's timeout, I might as well let the folks know what's up next. I'm going to flash it right up on the screen. If you guys can share it across your social media, go right ahead. It's going to be Mika Immonen, the Iceman, versus Darren Dynamite Appleton.
Wow.
Right after this match.
Wow,
it's
what a
wall-to-wall
match.
champions.
Wall-to-wall champions here
Yeah.
at Steinway Billiards. I mean, I'm telling you, I've never seen so many champions in my life in one place. And I truly mean that. I have never, this is something. After every match, there's another champion coming right back up.
Yeah.
Well, we had the Gotham City Billiard Club, which is a great room. It's all diamonds. It's 93 Avenue U in Brooklyn, New York. Great room. Two of the sweetest owners you want to meet, Kevin and Isabel Buckley. And now there was the U.S. Open after that. And then everybody come right back here to Steinway.
Unbelievable.
So it was like an East Coast smorgasbord.
Well, I
Let's
believe
do it.
Over UK and England, and I believe it's about, I'm going to venture to say about 3 o'clock in the morning over there. And I'm sure the Appleton family is wide awake watching this on the stream. We'd like to give a shout out to them and everybody else over there.
Well, I'll tell you what, with the match with Darren Appleton and Mika Immonen coming up, I'll tell you what, folks, it's going to be a nice match to watch. These two are two big superstars in the game today.
Yeah.
And Mika's just coming off of a pretty good play in the Open.
You know something? I don't think there's going to be one match that's not going to be a superstar-studded match.
The way you pick them out, I like everyone you
I got
come
nothing
in.
to do with it. It's the way they roll.
That's awesome.
We roll that way.
You roll big time, I'll tell you. I've never enjoyed myself in a booth ever as much as I had here. You just, it's just very pleasurable. And I do got to tell you that I have commentated before in other places.
Yeah.
And we'll just leave that, leave that in a set.
Gotcha.
I've done a lot of it. So
Good.
I do got some experience with this, but I am going to tell you, folks, when this is just first class, there's nobody in the business got it set up like Upstate Owl.
Well,
and I mean that.
AccuStats, Pat Fleming, and the AccuStats guys,
You
they got
feel
a really
like you're.
good show.
I feel like I'm at City Field tonight. I'm not kidding you when I tell you that, folks. You feel like
we
you're
got
at
a
a game.
tip jar over there. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
we got a tip jar. And folks, I truly mean that. When you're in here, you feel like the excitement, like you're playing the game, like you got the cue in your hand.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. Believe it. I am.
This
just the
match
way I
with
am.
Coping, he's up 5-3 now. It's such a great match. And if he can get the breakdown, and he make a ball on this play, we're going to have a great match. This could have been a very big blowout too, Al. He missed 2-3 shots right in a row that he was down to the 9, 10, and it was just a run. This could have been a 7-2 game right now.
Yeah,
Instead,
absolutely. Kevin
7-1.
missed a couple, and Co missed a couple shots too, where he allowed Kevin to get his 3 games. I think right here I think he's a 70-30%.
Watch the 5-7.
Break,
and
run
the 2
out.
and the 3 here.
He's going to make a ball.
7 ball went right in the side pocket. The 2's coming around.
Break and run
right
out.
in the bottom pocket. The 3 went in the bottom pocket.
what did he do? He might as well just picked up the rest of the rack and put him in the hole.
Well, he broke them the way you're supposed to break 10 balls. What he did.
How did I predict that
You
one?
predicted
He's no longer playing 10 ball. He's playing 6 ball.
Yeah.
Trey, the way you predicted that, you could have went out and took the stick and done it the way he did. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, no, well, because he had a bunch of other bad breaks, and he was like, it's buckle down time now. I already made these mistakes, and he locked in.
He is locked in big time.
He locked in.
You could really see when he shot that 9 ball the last game, you could really see he was more focused and locked in on that shot.
Right.
It was just a completely different shot. Look at the shape now.
Kevin's in trouble from here, by
He's
the
in
way.
big trouble.
Right. He knows it's sitting in the seat, too.
I think so. I think when he's seeing it, I think he's seeing that, he's just in big trouble.
He's probably sitting in his seat. gave it a little grimace and like shook his head a little bit and said, "I had,
I just think Cole Penn is just—he's in another zone right now, guys.
he just hit another gear."
That's what I'm saying. This gear just went way up, folks.
Buckle your seatbelts, folks. We're going to
Boy.
level out at 33,000 feet because this guy is nonstop.
He kind of got on bad a little there.
I think it looks real easy. I think the way he's playing right now, he's going to come off the rail and put it in the corner. He's going to put this in the corner, come right off. Real easy shoot.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
He just made it real smooth, Troy. He's in another zone right now. I mean, his gear just went up about 3. You know what I mean? So we're going to see. And you know what? Like you said, I think 70-30. I think he's 80-20 on the next one.
No. He's
Is that his
50-50.
vision? You're talking about his vision?
No,
Is that a
it's-
20-20? Because
Yeah.
he can see everything on that table.
No, his next brack, I think he's about 80% to break and run another one. You know, I mean, he's in a zone right now. I mean, that was
Nah.
just a great looking run.
This one I give him 50-50.
I don't know. I think he's gonna make 2 balls and he's gonna be sitting straight. I think he's got his break figured out right now.
Let's see. We'll see.
I think if I was a gambler,
Yeah, if
I
you're a
gotta
gambling man. If you were a gambling man,
I think
what would you do here?
I would lay 4-1 on the money that he breaks and run. I'd give 4-1
You
on the
give
money.
out-
Absolutely.
Hold on, we're going to put us both on mute. I got to book.
I think, folks, I would. I'd have to give Al. I'd have to tell Al. You know what? I'll give you 4 beers to 1.
The chat's light.
I don't drink. I don't drink.
The chat's lighting up. They're all
Hey,
looking for bets.
You know what? I'd like to. You know, I'd have to give 4-1 on the money here. I mean, you could tell just the way he's playing. He's focused. His demeanor was just incredible.
I wager a coffee.
Hey, you got it. Make it 4 coffees to
No.
a soda.
I'm betting it. This is how I roll. He don't even make a ball.
You got to bet. Matter of fact, not only does it make a ball,
He's not making a
He's
ball.
going to leave the cue ball dead center
Oh,
of the
he
table.
is. He's gonna park the cue ball. He's gonna
Oh, yeah.
he's gonna
Oh,
overcook it this
He's
time.
going to make a minimum of 2 balls.
He's gonna hit it too hard, and he's not gonna make a ball.
Oh, I guarantee it. He's 80%. I would guarantee you, folks.
He made
Ooh.
the 7 in the side.
He did make the 7, but he made the cue ball.
What happens
How's
there?
the 2 and the 9? Everything's good.
No, he ain't got a shot.
Yeah, he goes to sit down.
He goes to sit down, folks. I would have lost the 4-1, fellas.
No, I
But
think-
you know what? I'm going to tell you this right now. There was a great play. I didn't expect him to think. I thought he'd keep the cue ball in the middle of the table. I thought it'd be the way he'd play this out, and it was a tough way, but good call again, Troy. You know, sometimes it comes back, but it looked like he was in a zone.
Hey, when we were off on the mic, didn't we bet on a 4-1 bet?
You bet. I tell you what, you'd have cleaned me up there, buddy.
$5,000. Wow, that wasn't easy.
I'm going to owe you a whole pot of. Can you get a whole pot coffee in one thing? Because I said I'd get you 4 for 1. I'm hoping the whole pot to cover 4 cups.
I'm a nervous wreck. No, we're good. Now Kevin needs to really settle down here. He's still in this match at 6-3, although he's got some work ahead of him. He's just got to. At this point, he's got to take it one shot at a time until he gains his confidence back.
Do me a favor and check the
Shoot.
chat. What's going on in the chat? Is it too loud on their end? Or?
I haven't. I'm just chatters chatting. I haven't seen any like big caps. There.
Who's this now?
That's Jarrett the Jazz Man. He's saying that you're very exuberant. That's all.
Oh no,
Yeah, he's just only kidding.
Maybe you're too hot.
Oh,
we got you up too
maybe.
hot.
Oh, he's
let me-
too
let me-
loud.
Let me crank it down. Let me crank.
Yeah,
to-
Frenchie,
to
you're
that.
just too loud. That's all on for the
All
chatters.
right, Frenchie, give us some audio. Tell us about the shot coming up.
And stay excited like you
French,
are always
tell us
are.
about the shot coming up.
It looks like he's gonna make the 4 ball in his side.
Okay, now we got you good.
All right,
Troy,
cool.
give us some audio.
Check. 1, 2.
All right.
I'll
all
try
right,
and keep
all
that.
All right, there you go. We should be okay there, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I
Yeah,
cannot
that's
see
all
the
right.
chat from where
Yeah,
I am.
We can't make everybody happy, so we're just.
And you want to know something? It's all fun here. I mean, it's,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a great tournament. We're not here to just sit here. So whoever wants to come in this booth and shout out, that Frenchie's welcome here anytime he wants.
Yeah.
That you can bet. Huh, French?
So
Absolutely, that
Don't
sounds
get
good.
quiet.
Now-
No, that sounds good.
Kevin got a little straight on this, so he might just, he's better off just playing this inside, going around the table a little bit, letting the cue ball loose. I know that he doesn't like to let the cue ball loose, but every once in a while, you got to let it roll. he has a little tick too, Kevin. He gets up and down a lot, so he doesn't commit fully right away, and then sometimes he gets up and down, and I think that's a little something that they're working on with him.
Absolutely.
So he's got no problem here. Now, I'm going to give this one a wrap, and he's going to break, make a ball and run out.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to definitely do that.
Oh, he's a little tough here. He's got a half a pocket to squeeze through. Oh, good. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, we're sorry about the audio. Very nice. And we're going to give Kevin a point on that.
Yep.
That's
Now
going
we
to
got
bring
a
him
6-4.
6-4. It's nice to see him having his back to the wall a little bit, too. Let's see how he comes out of this, you know. That kind of makes – we'll actually see how he feels against a little adversity, because everybody plays a little better when you're a front runner.
Oh, absolutely.
But
It's
if
gonna,
you got your back up against the wall at 6-3, racing a 9, the mistakes have to be eliminated at this point. There can't be any more mistakes.
No, none at all.
You can't be missing balls like that again.
No. He's going to have to get some things together, but it's definitely a big play.
So, Chicago, you and your brother, I guess there would be some pretty big rooms like this out there, right?
Nothing like Steinway Billiards.
No?
Steinway's the king of the castle, my friend.
Really, yeah, huh?
This place is awesome. I mean, this has got room.
You have like some old history in Chicago and some really good one pocket and
there's
bank players. He scratched again. Look at him laughing. What are you laughing at?
Whoa.
Well, he got a little, even though it was a bad break, he got a little fortunate where these balls tied up. That's about his only shot that he has in this game, to where his mistake may or may not cost him later on in this match.
I don't know what he does here, Troy. Does he try to break this stuff up, or does he?
He's looking at it now. Let me look at it for a little bit. 2 to 7 might go. So you know what he can do? Just looking at it quickly, you play the 1, the 2. You come down to the foot rail, and you play the 3. You skim the 3. You hit the 5 full, and you hit the 10 into the 7. And
you think he gets out from here, Troy?
I don't know. We're going to see what he does with the 3. He might just play it safe after the 2. That would be the smart shot, probably, unless he can see it in that pocket, which I doubt. It's a real tight shot. He's looking at it. That 3 might go. Or it's real tight. This is like surgery here. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's playing for that little window. He got a little short on it. I didn't like that shot.
Does he play a safe here?
Yeah, he has to. I don't believe he can. I think he hit himself. He'd be lucky to get a good save from here, I think. We'll see. I mean, it's hard to tell from this angle and from where we're at. Excuse me, I'm going to go on mute for a second.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to step out. Did I miss anything? The score is up to date? What's the score?
Yeah, score's good, Al.
6-3 still?
6-3.
6-3. Yep.
Yeah, you only stepped out for.
No, it's 6-4.
Is it 6? Oh, Kevin just won. That's right.
Yeah, 6-4.
6-4. Sorry.
Sorry, I had to do some work on the side.
That's right. We were.
Here you go.
6-4,
I wasn't even looking over there, Al, for the score, because usually you're all over it. Yeah, he can't see anything here.
All right.
So that's why I like.
Ball.
I like coming down on the bottom rail. If he was going to shoot a shot, he actually had a shot from there. From over there, he was just looking to get in between them and play safe.
Yeah,
he was looking to come up over about another half a foot and play the 5 ball against the rail, make it go 3 rails, and bump those 10-7 a little bit and open it up. for when he got ball in hand.
Wow.
Now, what does he do? I don't know. I think he can swing at it a little bit, let it nip the 9.
God, I just don't see what he can do here.
He can shoot the 3, nip the 9, and it's going to go back up the table, and he's going to leave the cue ball right there by the 10. A bad hit.
No.
Whoa. I don't know, folks. Chatters, did you see that? I believe that. Yeah, it was a bad hit. Al, can you give me about?
There was no bad hit. He's going back to the table.
He called the ball and didn't make it. He
called the
got
ball.
lucky on a shot, so Kevin had the option of putting Copigny back in the box.
He's
and be
playing the
safe.
4-ball in the corner again, Al.
I want to grab pump.
Scotty, did you see that? The hit?
Give me some audio. Give me some audio.
Check, 1, 2. Check, 2.
All right.
1.
Yeah, he's definitely going
There
to
you
play
go.
this 4-ball right here.
Oh, okay, thank you, Scotty. What a shot.
And almost got the 7 out of there. If he would have just rubbed the 7, would have slowed the cue ball down and bumped the 7 out just a little bit, maybe would have had a perfect combination with the 7-10 combination there. So now he's faced with a real tester. He's on the rail, and he's got to come with a shot.
I mean, hey, Al, what do you think of this 7-ball, though? I mean, is there anything after he gets with the 6 he can do with this 7?
Well, if he gets on the short side of it, which is precision play, or he can try to get it out of there with this shot right here, or the 6-ball. He's going to have to punch it really hard, or play position for the 6 to knock out the 7. Boy, he's in hot water. He just went from the frying pan into the boiling water right there, or the boiling water to the hot grease. I don't know which way you want to say it, but
I mean, I think he's going to come out with another great shot here.
you think he's going to kick it in since the 6 is so close?
I think so. I mean, he just made a great 4-ball hit, which we all seen.
Well, then, if he comes off the same way he did with the 4-ball hit, he might have the opportunity to bump the 7 here. He almost got it last time. Let's watch the shot. Let's go to the other side of the table. That's pretty far away from the pocket.
I like it.
But did he call the 6? If he called the 6, then Kevin has a chance to tell him to shoot again. You follow?
Yeah, I believe he did
And
call
he did.
it.
Kevin gave him the table again. Keep on shooting, sir.
I don't like giving Coping back at the table
Well, yeah.
for a safe.
Right. This safe, we can probably duck him down behind the 7 and the 10. Watch.
Yeah, especially with the 2 balls locked up right there, Al.
But this is tough, rail to rail. Wow. This is no gimme by any
I hit
chance.
what do you think, Al? Here's the billiard. You hit the inside, the left-hand side of the 6.
Is he going to call something here, old Troy?
Play safe.
He's going to call safety. He ain't firing at it.
He's gonna hit
You
the
think
left
he's gonna
side,
call- you think
and
he's
he's gonna go 2 or rails or whatever back and back at his 7-10. That's the.
You think he's from Kentucky? He's going to bank at this?
No. Why? There's no.
Right.
No.
Gonna play behind.
Yeah,
try
he's
to
gonna
get
try and
behind
break up the 7-10. He hit it too thin. You know, it's not a bad move either here.
You know what? If Cheng's going to shine, he better shine now because Copigny has 6 and we're only racing to 9.
Yeah, with
Run it.
racing to 9, I mean, he's going to have the ball down.
How about this move?
Does that 7 doesn't go by there, does it at all, Troy?
No, you can play him safe. He might have to play safe. That might be his only shot. He really doesn't have any angle to break into him unless he comes, if he's able, has a little angle to go short into the rail. That's it don't go. He's got to follow it, right hand English. I don't know what he's going to. He might go to that left-hand corner and go 2 rails and try and come out. Right, he's going to just play safe. Yeah. And he's not happy with the little bit of angle he got. That's what I was going to mention and failed to mention before was he missed the 6. You almost want to give it back to him again. Ooh, excuse me.
Well, we got some good luck, some good news up on the World Series. They're up 1-0 to New York Mets in the 4th inning, so that's going to be a great thing. Go Mets!
It's just the 5th game for them, right? Series is 3-1.
Yeah, we need this game. Oh. Without this game, we don't get to go back to Kansas City.
Yeah, you stay home.
Yeah, we stay home.
Now you go back to Chicago.
Yeah. What's he do here, Troy? Seriously.
He
does
just bumps it up and tries to lock him real close to the 7.
he rolls up on the 7 and tries to lock up on the 10?
Yeah, just bump it and get it. He's just worried about pushing, letting the cue ball roll a little bit and then give him a peek at it, because he really needs to lock him down on it. If he gives him a peek at it, he's going to get the worst of it. Why is he big stroking it? Wow, no good. He took too long to make a bad shot.
Yeah, he gave that opportunity right back to Kopin.
I don't think that was the right call for him. I think that Kopin's going to run out from here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's a
Well,
good bet.
it was
Can I get 80-20 on that? I got to get some type of agreement
I'll
with you.
take 100 to 1.
100 to 1. That'd be beautiful. So he
That's
just
all.
didn't play exactly what you would have done. You would have ran the ball up to the
I'll go out
rim.
on a stretch and bet a couple bucks. He's already missed a couple balls, so he wiped his feet on that one too, didn't he?
He really did, but you know what? He
Didn't
come
he?
out.
That's all.
I mean,
this is going to be
come out shining like a brand new rose.
Kevin's in trouble here.
he's in big trouble. Kevin's in a big world of hurt.
Might go
He's going to
out.
go down 7-4 with Kopin Yeen's break. I
How do you
mean,
like giving Kopin 3 games on the wire?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No, I wouldn't like it either. But I'm not counting Cheng out by far, because if he does lose this match, he'll just move over to the B side. This is a winner side match right here, so he's not out of the tournament by far. There you go.
All right.
And he's not out of this match too.
He's
Let's
not out
put
of the
it that
match
way.
at all. And you know,
with this format,
but the
win
thing
a
is,
break. Go ahead.
the thing is, I mean, you got to like the way Kopin settled down a little bit in the last couple of games. He just settled down, focused right in, and I just think that Kevin is, the big thing is Cheng just rushed a few shots. Al, that's a couple of them. He missed a big shot with that 8 ball 3 games ago.
Right. And there they are, folks. The 2 big guns calling it.
There we go. When I flash off, I think it's a conspiracy theory. When I flash off, I mute my button and I go for a fry, and every time I've done that for the past, like trying to get a half a fry in or
Right.
two, Al flips the commentator's booth button for the camera in here, and I got like a French fry in my mouth.
Hey, let's see what he does here. Is this an 80-20?
Sorry about that.
I
This-
tell you what, this has got to be
This
80-20
is,
here.
This is like 100%er.
I'd bet if we was in the booth betting on this one, Troy, you'd be in big trouble because
He's breaking
he's
and
breaking
running
and
out.
running this guaranteed.
You're
This is like
guaranteeing it.
100%.
I don't
Forget
know.
the 80-20. Forget
50
the
he's a
80-20.
50-50
No. We got to disagree one time.
50-50.
No. You're in big trouble
He's
here.
a 50-50. Go in.
You're in big trouble here.
I am. Well, he's got to shoot the 2 from the rail.
Well, he shot that 4 ball from the rail last time and split the jaws of that pocket. The same pocket he's firing this 2 ball in, and it was further than this.
It was further in this, Al. I tell you what, man. When I said 100%, I really truly mean that. I really think that this is just this match is getting out of hand now.
But you know what he's got here? He's got a window between the 7 and the 9, so he's got to decide to play that speed on this shot, or bump the 7, or the 10 up, and then have the shot on the 3 in the side. Or the
But here's a
quarter.
big
This is
thing.
tough.
If he takes the 2 ball down, he's definitely gonna have shape automatic. It looks like.
He's
Look how
showing you
straight
where
in.
he's
Look how
putting.
straight in he is.
He's gonna cinch this in.
See that little window between that 7 and that 10?
Yeah.
That's tough to hold the rock there.
No, it's not tough to hold a rock. No, it's tough.
I think he's
It's
gonna put
is the speed that
I
he
think
has
he
to
plays
have.
this.
Yeah,
that's what I
yeah.
mean.
See if I'm right on this. I think he's gonna play the 3 ball in the same pocket as the 4 up down in the corner. He's gonna
How's he going to get to
No,
the 3 ball?
he's
That's
listen.
what we want
he's,
to know.
He's gonna
Spin
just
it.
roll up.
and spin.
No, how's
He's
he
gonna
get-
play the 3 in the side, and he's gonna bump the 4, and the 4 is gonna go in this right hand corner.
I think he puts a little hard hit on. No.
No, he's got to play that
He
short
might-
window. It's the only window he's got for a decent shot,
Yeah.
and it looks like he's got there.
What a shot that was. Folks, I mean, this is just Steinway Billiards at its best with some
He
of the
got
greatest
there.
players. I mean, I can't believe that you called that perfect, Al.
Yeah, that's the only shot he really had.
I mean, he hit it so soft that, it was just unbelievable how nice it was.
I could call it if he wants me to call him, but I got to have him shoot him. We can play that. We can play. What's the line on that? I tell Copin what to shoot. He plays you in the box. You and Copin, and I tell him what shots to take.
I know it. I'll be honest with you. I think I'd still get beat.
Yeah, we got the lock on that.
I mean, look at this. I thought it would be a hard out. The guys are in big trouble, man. I think Cheng's he's in big trouble.
Yeah, absolutely, he is.
If Copin gets out here, he'll be on the hill. We're only racing to 9.
And I apologize when I said 100%, but I just think the young gun just had his moment. He already made his mistakes already in this match.
Absolutely, yeah.
He made a couple of them and he settled down. Is what I was saying.
No, you called it.
I mean, he really just settled down, Troy, and you could see it in his game. The way he's holding the stick, you could really tell that he really wants to play now.
Yeah, he's made his mistakes for the match.
That's what I'm saying. He's made enough of them to where you would know.
He finally got his groove. Listen, with that, there's only this match is, I'm going to predict, coming to a close relatively sooner than later.
I think you're right. I
And
think you make a great call. Troy.
I want to thank you for coming into the booth.
Oh,
and
man.
I'm relaying that information.
I love it.
About Dennis and the DVD.
I just appreciate you doing that for me.
We're very excited for it. And
no problem.
And the big thing is, and I appreciate you bringing that up, but the big thing is we look forward to helping a lot of other people play the game of pool, and that's really the big reason we're coming out with that. We want people to be able to play for the cheese.
And here we go.
Copin to the hill.
Copin to the hill.
He's on the hill, 8-4, folks. We got an 8-4 battle here.
With that, I'm going to thank you, and I'm going to step out of the booth for a few minutes. It was a pleasure, and we'll see you around. I'm not going anywhere. It's relatively early.
Thank you, Troy.
Yeah, Troy, we appreciate you. Well, now, hey, Al, can you give me an odds on this one with an 8-4? Al?
What? Yeah.
Is there a way you can give me an odds on this one now? I guess it at 100%, and but what would you say? Is he in the? Do we see this match closing up?
He's found the sweet spot.
He found the sweet spot.
Let's put it. He's got the secret right there.
He's got the
and
secret.
Whenever you own that ingredients where you can break and make 2 and 3 balls and 10 ball, you got to go with him. He's 80-20. You got to go with him.
Okay,
Diana,
we got someone else back in the booth.
Diana Rojas.
Yeah,
that's the
me.
original Snooki.
Took a little break.
Well, we're glad to see you back in.
Thank you.
What do you think of this match?
You know what? I've been sweating it from the sidelines, and I don't, not to say it like that, but I expected a closer match than this. He's. I like seeing him slug it out, and but what I've noticed is, when someone gets momentum, you love watching that too. Obviously, you like to watch a guy get in gear and have everything work for him.
Or a girl.
Or a girl. Well, you know what I mean. When I say you or him, or I just mean the player itself.
Right. I got you. I just wanted to set the record straight.
I was sweating from the sidelines, and it's been an amusing little match here. But like I said, I expected it to be a little tighter. I kind of want to see like a little grudge match going on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But,
we need a game, and he got a little messed up here. What do you think? What can he do here? Is he going to try to play safe? Is he going to get a hit here?
Well, I doubt he's gonna. I just see that he's gonna push out somewhere. If he doesn't, he can't clip this 2 anywhere. I think he's just trying to see where he might be able to leave that cue ball.
With the 5-6 the way it is, and the 5 does look like it goes up in that corner pocket where the 7 is. But when you got the 5, and you got the 4 and the 8 like that, that 3-10 starts to look a little good into the side pocket.
Yeah, it does. It does.
When you got trouble on the table like that, we're going to take a look at that combination as Copin pushes out.
Good call on letting us know that the push out. Real nice.
I don't think they're going to play the combo. These guys are run-out players.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think he banks this?
I don't like him doing it. I don't like him doing it only because his opponent's already on the hill. And sometimes it's a do-or-die shot, you know what I mean? Try to go for it. But I think, for a guy, especially after just coming on from a prestigious win, I think that he's got his mind, set on trying to figure out all strategies at the table and what it is. I think he's just going to play a safe. And he played it. He's left it open, but not much of a favorable shot here. It's no.
Well, when I'm
Well,
on
I
a-
don't know, man. I think that, my opinion, since he's up so many, he may be free rolling here.
No,
he may bank this up.
he might free roll because he's on the hill. That you're absolutely right about that.
I think he's gonna go for the bank here. I think it's a pretty solid, and if he makes it, he knows he wins the match. So, I think he's gonna gamble here a little bit, folks.
Well,
I don't think it's
the
that
four
much
is
of a
big.
gamble.
The four is a factor right there. Because if he bank, he's coming out.
I don't think it's
somewhere
that much
towards
of a
the nine.
gamble at all.
I really think if he does play safe, it's gonna.
Yeah.
Wow.
The only thing that happened is the
Now,
two
does
ball
he have the
came
two?
off the opposite side.
No, I think he's froze on the 7.
He's got rail first. It's not
Yeah,
that
it's
hard of a kick.
it's not hard of a kick. You're right. Yeah, but what does he leave after? He's got to kick it pretty sporty right now.
You kick it enough where the cue ball tries to run down behind that 3 ball, and the 2 ball goes up towards the middle of the table, just past the side pocket.
Now, does he call it? He's kind of looking early on the rail there
He's
before
got to
the
call
side.
safe.
No, I meant the shot. He's not calling the shot. He could clip it in, but
Watch the rock. No, it came off flat.
Wow.
well, you know what? He
Might
didn't
not
leave the
be all
greatest
that
of
bad.
shots either. Yeah.
I mean, does he leave the rock behind the 3? Is he gonna play safe? You think?
Yeah, I think he's going 2 rails with the rock back down towards the 5-9.
Unless the 2 ball skids by.
That's a good call.
14. Earl Strickland and John Mora, table 14.
He's playing safe.
Hey, did you guys just hear that big match coming up, folks? Earl Strickland against John Mora.
Both
Nice.
players sponsored by the King of Billiards and the
What a call! What
King
a call!
of Vapors.
Well, he didn't go
on
2
Akron,
rails, but he
Ohio.
did go up there by the 5-9.
Well, I think he can see some of it.
Yeah, he could clip it.
He's gonna try to clip this and come out. It's definitely gonna be a big thing.
Well, if he clip it, he can come right behind that 4. He's got to clip it pretty
Yeah.
exact, actually, but he could clip it and come out.
Chinese junior champion standing right in front of the booth.
I don't think he's gonna like this.
You know what? If it makes it past the 7, he would like it.
He
He
likes
hit
it.
He likes it. Wow. Well, he played the safe that I thought, but he played it a whole different way, actually. He played
not
it behind
sure.
all those balls. I thought he would clip it lightly and go behind the 4, but he made it all the way
I
past.
think he's gonna do something.
Well,
something fearless.
he's got a lot of things going for him here. He's got the 2 ball there. If he spins the cue ball or jumps over just a piece of the 7, the good thing he's got the 3 ball down table. He doesn't have to do much. 3 and a 4 down there. So if he can just jump over partial of the 7, which is probably like an eighth of the ball, I think he's favored to make it. He jumps like the Energizer Bunny.
The only thing is that it's close to the rail, so he's got to hit it pretty exact.
Don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Do that, do that, do that.
Are you serenading me?
Unbelievable that he gets safe out of all that. I mean, does it look like he can make the 2 at all?
Well, if he called the 2 because he jumped it and he called it, he's got a shot to give it back to him. So
He gave it back right
he
away.
certainly did, and I don't think he sees a piece of
Kicking
it.
into the 2, calling the 10. What is
He's
he doing
got to
here?
call. You got to call the 10. Wouldn't you hate kicking that beautiful shot and make the 10 and didn't call it?
You don't think he's gonna play a safe here?
I mean, he can call it safe, but I think at this juncture, if he's got to kick the 2 and it's going to swing by the 10, you might as well call
Right.
the 10. You know what I mean? Because, again, you would hate to kick that 2 and the 10 goes in and
He
you
already
never
called
called
the
it.
10.
Yeah, he's got to call it.
Now, if he makes this the end of the match, folks, this is going to be one amazing shot.
You
Folks,
might hear
look out.
an uproar in the room. Here we go. We got a swing. Swing, swing.
Well, folks, I think this is going to be a little This looks like pretty simple from here, huh?
Oh, you just got to control the rock a little after this combo because that 2 is just going to pop up into the short rail. So if he clips the 7, the 2 goes here, cue ball goes over to the long rail. He's got blockers with the 5-6.
I think whoever wins this is going to be somewhat of a favorite to win this tournament. What do you think?
I think, well, we got a room full of killers. There's a lot of guys just looking to win this. So, you know, you could say they're a favorite for sure.
Does that 2 go by the 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. The cue ball. Swing that cue ball somewhere near the 10. Not too close. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oof. He's got it. That was close. I said not too close to the 10. That might have been a problem for him, obviously. He might have snookered himself.
Mr. Mora just walking by the booth. You just see him. He's going to play Mr. Earl Strickland, the house pro. Who do you like in that, Al? I mean, if
I like them both.
Well, folks, it's been an amazing evening spending some time here with Al and all the people here at Steinway Billiards, and Upstate Al's got a nice thing here going, and we got an 8-5 ball game this match here. It ain't over yet, but
8-4, right?
yeah, but these are pretty simple here. We're gonna
Okay.
He's going out on a limb.
we're gonna go out on a limb. I'm hoping if they miss this here, we might as well start something else besides pool. This looks pretty easy from here. What do you think, Al? I think you'd get out from here.
I don't think so.
Well, I'd definitely bet on it. I'd like to have you in the box playing that one.
You're right. It's going 8-5.
We got an 8-5 ball game, guys. This match is
He's not out. He's not out.
And with this format, win a break, he is not out by far. He can run a 3-pack from here, 4-pack from here.
Sure.
He is the U.S. Open reigning champion.
He definitely is, but you know, I think you know, in the 10 ball thing, it's tough. I mean, we'll see what his break comes out to be, but it's definitely gonna be fun to watch.
What's going to be fun to watch is the match after this also. Darren Appleton versus Mika Immonen. Right after this, folks.
Who do you like in that match, Al?
I like them both again.
You're not gonna give
If
us
I
your
say
business.
anything against Darren's father's going to come to the States hunting for me. And if I say anything about Mika, his family's coming from Iceland, get me.
Hey, we got to bring something.
Because he is the Iceman.
I don't think he makes anything here, folks.
Nope, came up dry. And not the best situation here with it. It's not wired.
All we're down to is if he can make this, if this goes in, it's over, folks. We're down to one shot from having it wired in and then to being done.
Yeah, I thought so.
What a play that was. I mean, I kind of guess that's what you thought was going to do, but what's he going to do here? Is he going to come off that short rail and just kick the back end of it, or is he going to go for all of it there?
Yeah, I think he's going to try to.
Is he going to actually try to make it?
No. I think he's going to try to send it up behind those clusters of balls up there in the 3-9.
It's really he's looking at it like that.
I mean, it's a calculated kick. He needs to kick somewhere
up onto the other short rail.
The upper portion of the long rail and get in between there somewhere. At least even if he sees the one, he doesn't have the best of shots.
Right. Well, he knows he's down to one mistake. If he makes a mistake now, he's in big trouble. Am I right here, Al?
Yeah.
What's that?
If
I
he
think
makes a
him.
mistake here, he's in big trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. Either way, you know.
He missed
Oh,
it.
that's a big mistake right there. Look at that.
That's what I was telling you,
Wow.
folks. I mean, he made a mistake that you wouldn't even believe of. I mean, that was a sincere mistake. That's exactly what I was talking about. He couldn't afford to make a mistake in that type of position.
Yeah, and he hit it so soft. He looks like he wanted to clip the one and leave it like
He's looking
here.
at the 10 ball.
I don't think so.
I said he looked.
No.
He looked.
He looked at it.
He definitely looked at it. But we're definitely going to see what happens here now.
He probably looked at it thinking, I'll shoot you in a few,
Exactly.
No, he's got ball in hand. He's going to shoot the side pocket, get position on the 2.
Well, folks, we got an 8-5 match here at the 4th annual Steinway Classic, and what a match. I mean, it's been absolutely fun. All the crowds around standing up, and just what a match. What do you think of this match?
Well, like I said, I would have wanted it to be a little closer. I want to see them slug it out a little bit. I love watching any comebacks. You know what I mean? So 8-5, it's not impossible.
I think he's going to use the 7.
Is he going to use the 7?
He's got to use the 7. I believe so. Boink.
Boy, Al, you called that just beautiful. He just
I got lucky again.
not lucky. You loved it. What's he do here? He comes off the
He
short
goes
rail
forward,
and
he goes
Like
forward
2
2
rails.
rails, and if he hits it the right way, he might come in short enough, right between the 5-6.
no, he's playing the 4.
Yeah, he's got to play the 4 afterward.
You want him to come between here, in between the 5,
Or
6
he
that
can
way?
go out long.
I thought he
like
was going
him
to come
coming
out.
out
Yeah,
long.
I like him coming out long too, and
I
I
like
think
him
he does.
coming out long here.
I think he
and,
comes off the short rail back into the long rail,
And
and
he did.
Right.
That was a
between the
beautiful
8 and the
call.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's too many things can go wrong right there.
way too many things. Now, does he play it in the corner, or does he draw this back just a little bit and play it up in the
I think
corner?
he likes to come out.
He plays the 5 ball in the furthest corner.
He draws
from
it
this
then, Al?
shot.
No.
Yeah, he draws back and he plays the 5 in the
That's
upper
what I was
right-hand
thinking.
corner.
That's exactly. I think he's playing a draw. That's what I was going to say.
He
at
would love to
first.
spin out 2 rails and shoot the 5 in the bottom right
That's
hand
what I
corner,
would
but
like.
I think he's a
Come
little
out.
bit too straight.
I think so too.
Unless he's going to force it right through. That's what he did. He forced it through with authority.
Wow, what a call! Wow, and look at the shape. I tell you
Yeah.
what. Can you put another angle on and show what Cheng looks like right now in his seat? See
Sure.
if that shot there made him put a little sweat on him.
No emotions whatsoever.
No
Staying
emotion.
calm. He's got 40K in the kick. He's got no emotion.
He's got none. But I mean, we wanted to get a look at him after that shot because that shot was pretty impressive, Al. I think he's going to come off the long rail, run this up in the corner, run off the run rail, and be straight in for the 7 in the top right corner. What do you think, Al?
Good. 1 rail, back out.
Yeah. Perfect call. And then it looks like this is just going to sleep here.
Same shot, 1 rail,
This match
back
is
out.
over, folks. And when I tell you 100%, I'm going to give you another 100%. I'm going to walk out of this one and say, if he misses this, he's going to come up the rail. But the nice thing about this thing is if he draws this back just a little bit, or do you think he uses the rail?
No, he's been going
Yeah.
forward. Yeah, he's been going forward.
Wow, I didn't like that at all.
He came up a little
He
short on that
did.
one.
Yeah, I mean he come up short, but here's the thing: when he had that, I thought he would just draw back and then
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
it in the corner, but he drew it. He drew it almost like he had to have that. You wouldn't have played that like that, would you?
I wouldn't have.
Well, he's allowed to play any shot.
Table 18. You love Cheng. Table 18. And Jason Clatt, 18.
He split the pocket.
Like I
Look at
said, he's
this.
allowed to play that shot.
My goodness.
Wow, folks. Well, good night to Cheng. He's going to go to the B. Over to the B
yeah.
side.
We don't like to call it the loser side.
No, we don't. What a match,
There you
folks.
have
What
it,
a match,
folks.
right?
Mr.
Well,
Copini.
hey, I want to let you guys know this is Frenchie, and I was in the house. I'll probably be back, and hopefully, you'll have me back for one more match before I leave
I'll
tomorrow
have
night.
you back all week long.
That's awesome. I love doing it with you, and I wanted to say thank you guys very, very much for having me.
Well, why don't you look in that camera and tell everybody goodbye and thank you for
Hey,
viewing.
goodbye, folks. I really appreciate it. Go Mets.
All right, there you go.
All right, thank you very much, guys.
And we want to thank Snooki and we want to thank Frenchie for sitting in, and we'll be right back with another match.
All right, bye-bye.
Right.
Activities. Darren Appleton. Next match on TV table.
Well, there you have it, folks. Copigny coming out on top.